Galloway's Tech Talk at 3. How to set up RNIB Talking Books on Alexa.
Welcome to Galloway's Tech Talk at 3. Today I'm going to attempt to do some very technical things today. I'm going to attempt to share my screen on my iPad to show you how to set up the RNIB Talking Books service on your Amazon or your Alexa device, so that you're able to use your voice to access your talking books. And I'm also going to do a demonstration of how you use the skill. I'm not the best at it yet, but I'm getting there. But it'd be great if all you guys could get on board with it as well and give it a go. So what are the things that you need for this? Well, to set this up, you need a smartphone or a tablet. You need an Amazon Echo device, so that could be an Echo Dot, or it could be an Echo Show, any of the Alexa enabled devices. You can also access the talking books just through your smartphone using the Alexa app. So you don't actually need an Amazon Echo device. If you haven't got one, you can do all this on your smartphone or your tablet without having to have the Echo. But it's better having the Amazon Echo if you've got one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen on my iPad, and I will talk through all of this as well. So don't worry about that. So let me just, there we go. So hopefully we've got a screen share there now. Yep, we have. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to go onto my device, and hopefully we've got everything there on the screen. Okay, so welcome. So we've got the first thing we need to do is, you may or may not already have an RNIB Reading Services account. So recently RNIB have got a new service called RNIB Reading Services, and if you Google that or if you go to readingservices.rnib.org.uk, you will come to the RNIB Reading Services homepage, and from here you can log in, or you can register for the service. So to be able to access RNIB Talking Books through the Easy Reader app from Dolphin, you would also need to pre-register for the RNIB Talking Books through this website. But today we're not looking at the Easy Reader app in terms of accessing the talking books. We're looking at setting the account up with your Amazon Echo, so it's slightly different. So when you come on to this page, there is, if you're using VoiceOver or you're using a screen reader, there is a register link on the page. So for the benefit of those that do use a screen reader, I'll just put VoiceOver on.
VoiceOver on, Safari, address.
And hopefully people can hear that. So I've got the screen reader on, and if you move your finger around the screen, you'll get information about the services. But there is, in the top kind of right hand corner of the screen, not quite the top, there is a register button. So I'll just do some left and right flicks to find it.
Reload, toolbar, forward, show bookmark toolbar, new tabs, RNIB donate, link, register, link.
So we're looking for the register button.
Register, link.
And it'll say register link. So I'm going to double tap there.
Email star, text field, and email details.
And this will give you a range of details that you need to enter in, like your name, your address. It will ask you for a password that you'd like to set, and there are a couple of screens that you'll have to go through with your details. And then once you've got so far, and we can't do this live because it means entering lots of personal information, but once you've got so far through the details, the RNIB will send you an email. So they will email you directly to your account. And once they've done that, that will contain a link that will say, continue finishing the the sign up process for your RNIB Reading Services account. You activate that link, and then you declare some of your communication preferences, what things you'd like to hear about from the RNIB. You also declare that you're blind or partially sighted, and that you're over the age or under the age of 18, depending on what types of books you're going to want to read. And once you've done that, you've then successfully completed your RNIB Reading Services sign up. So at the end of it, you should have a username, which will be your email address, and you'll also have a password. And that password we will need, along with the email address, to log in to our Talking Books account when we actually set it up with the Alexa app. Or, for example, if you're using the Dolphin Easy Reader app, which we looked at a couple of weeks ago, you would need the same details again to link your RNIB Reading Services account. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the Alexa app. So let me just find that for us.
Amazon Alexa active.
So I've got the Amazon Alexa app now on the screen. So you will need to go to your respective app store. So if you're on Android, you will need to go to the Play Store to download the Alexa app. You just go into the Play Store, search for apps as you normally would, and you will be typing in Alexa, and then you need to download and install that app. You'll need to either log in with your Amazon account if you've already got one, or you will need to create a new Amazon account to set this up and to set your device up and any of your Amazon Echo devices that you may already have. So that is something, again, that we can't quite go through all that today. It would take a while. And of course, it means putting in lots of personal information as well. But that is something that you would need to do. Once you've done that and you're logged into the Alexa app, that's when we're now going to link. We're going to link our RNIB Talking Books service with our Alexa account through the app. So how we do that is in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen in the Alexa app, we've got a More button. So I'm just going to tap that.
More tab 5 of 5.
Okay, so it'll say More tab. I'm going to double tap it.
Selected. More tab.
And then I'm going to go to Skills and Games. So I'll just go through the list. At the top, we've got Add a Device. That's if you were going to add an Amazon Echo. Let me just tap there.
Add a device.
I'll do a right flick.
Lists. Reminders. Alarms and timers. Routines. Skills and games.
So we want Skills and Games. That's the one that we're after. So I'm going to double tap there.
Selected. Skills and games. Communicate. Tab Skills and games.
And we just let that load up. And then what we're then going to do is we need to do a search so that we can find the RNIB skill that we want to enable on this device. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just find the search button.
Skills tab Magic Radio.
Let me just find the search.
Rain sound skill name white skill thunderstorm sounds by skill name thunderstorm explore Abu Dhabi.
Bear with me 1 second.
Magic your skill category search button.
So I've done a few left and right flicks to find the search button, and I found it. So now I'm going to double tap.
Search field is editing word mode insertion point at start.
And we've got a keyboard on the screen and we've got a search box. I'm going to type in RNIB. That's Royal National Institute of Blind People. So I'm just going to use the acronym RNIB.
RNIB.
Okay, so I'll search for RNIB. I'll tap the search button.
Search.
Double tap that.
Back button.
And when you do that, the first thing that should come up in the search criteria is RNIB Talking Books. And if I do left and right flicks on the screen, I'll be able to find that. So I'm going to do some right flicks.
Search heading. Search heading. RNIB search field. 2 results. Sort. Relevance. RNIB Talking Books. Education and reference.
And that's
Alexa, ask RNIB Talking Books.
okay, so that is the one that we want. So I'm going to double tap that one.
RNIB Talking. Our account linking available.
That will open the skill. And when you get the skill page, it's a little bit like an app store. Well, that's what it kind of looks like, but it's an app store for your Amazon Echo or your Alexa devices that you're using. So this will enable us now to set up and link, importantly, the account that we hold with the RNIB for our talking books. So if I tap the top of the screen,
RNIB Talking Books, heading RNIB.
And I'll flick through the screen.
Rated. Guidance suggested. 5. 3.1 out. Launch button.
We've got a launch button there.
Account linking available.
And it says account linking available.
Browse a wide selection of over tens of thousands of unabridged audiobooks from the RNIB library. Read with real voice narration. RNIB Talking Books bring you titles from the latest bestsellers.
So that's just giving us a little bit of information about what RNIB Talking Books is. Well, we know what it is, don't we? So now I'm going to go to the launch button. So I'm going to flick to the left.
Account linking available. Launch button.
And I'm going to double tap there.
Launch. Launch. Done.
Okay. And then it's asking me which of my Amazon Echo devices I would like to use the RNIB Talking Books with. Now that's important. Now I'm on the Galloway's Amazon Alexa account, so I know that I want to use it with the Echo Show that's in Preston. So I'm going to find that one.
Kitchen, living room, Morecambe, Preston Echo Show.
And I want to use it with the Preston Echo Show. So I'm going to double tap there. Okay.
Button.
So now that we've done that, I now need to do the last step in kind of setting this up, which is actually linking the account. So I'm going to now, I've returned to the RNIB Reading Services page. I'm going to flick to the right.
RNIB Talking Books. Share button. RNIB Talk. RNIB rated 5. 3.1 out. Launch button. Settings button.
And we want the settings button. So I'm going to double tap on settings.
Skill settings. Skill settings. Heading.
And then we need to link the account. So I'm going to swipe to the right until I find link account.
RNIB Talking Books. Account linking. Link account.
And I'm going to double tap on link account.
Link account. Text feedback button.
And then what that will do is it will open the web page on the RNIB Books on the RNIB Reading Services website, where we're now going to enter our credentials to link with our Alexa account. So I'm going to find the email address bit.
Email address, text field, insertion point, log into rnib.org.uk.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is use the keyboard, and I'm going to start typing in the address. And for the benefit of this, we'll be changing these details after this session. So these details won't be alive anymore after today's session. So I'm going to type these in.
A-N-N-D-D-R-R-E-E-W-W. Full stop. Full stop. C-C-O-O-L-L-E-E, comma, M-M-A-A-N-N.
First bit of my email address, and now I've just got to get to the @ sign.
That's Coleman.
Okay.
G-A-A-L-L-O-W-W-A-Y-Y-S-S. Full stop at Galloway. O-O-R-R-G-G. Full stop dot U-U-K-K.
So that's my email. I'll hit the go button.
Go back. Email address.
And now I need to put in my password.
Log into run it the keyboard. Shift selected. Shift cap G. G-A-L. Lima. 0. W A W A W A Y S 2 action 0 2 1.
And then I'll hit the go button.
Actions available. Go. Go. Back alert. Expand speaking bar.
And I've successfully now, so your RNIB Talking Books account has been successfully linked. And you get a message on the screen with, there's a picture of the A-Lady app and the RNIB logo with kind of like I don't know what you'd call it, but they're kind of like 2 dots either side with like a link, almost like paper clips linking together to show that you've successfully linked your RNIB Talking Books account. Okay, so Louise is telling me it's like a chain link, basically. So if I tap the screen.
Amazon Alexa, your RNIB Talking Books account has been successfully linked.
So we've linked that now.
What to do next? Try saying, Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
So it will tell us, Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
Close this window to return to the skill page.
Okay.
Close button.
So I'm going to close this window.
Close. RNIB now playing. Tab 3.
Okay. So now we've successfully linked our service. Now you can double check this by going to the settings on the RNIB Talking Books page within the Alexa app.
Settings, skill setting, linking your account
and
access to linked.
It will say linked in green on the account. You've used your voiceover, it'll say linked. That way, you know that you've successfully linked your account. So that's the hard stuff, if you like, the nitty gritty stuff out the way. And just bear with me a second while I change over to a different camera to demonstrate using the RNIB Books Talking Books service through your Amazon device. So bear with me 1 second. Right, okay, so in front of me now, what I've got, guys, I've got an Amazon Echo Show 10 in front of me, in front of the camera. And this is the device now that we're going to use to access the RNIB Talking Books. So I'm just going to do a little test to make sure that everybody can hear the A-Lady speaking. I think we'll start with a joke, maybe. That might be a good way of testing her out. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was intense.
Oh dear. That's not very good, is it? Did everybody hear that joke okay? Everybody, thumbs up, waves? Yeah? Everybody hear it? Give me a thumbs down if you didn't hear it. No? Everybody hear it?
Kay didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it, Kay? I'm going to bring the Amazon Echo a little bit closer this time then and just angle slightly down if I can. So bear with me 1 second. Alexa, tell me another joke.
What's Tutankhamun's least favorite film? Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider. Did everybody hear that one? Everybody. What's Tutankhamun's favorite film? Least favorite. Tomb Raider. Dear me. The jokes just get worse and worse, don't they? Right, okay, so we've got the Amazon Echo device on now, and we're gonna we got a little tip in the skill before on how we're going to use it, and how we use it is by saying the keyword. Obviously, I'll just mute this a sec. We would say, Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books. That's what we would say. So Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books. And I apologize if anybody else's Amazon Echo devices are now starting to talk to them. Apologies about that. So here we go. So when we open the skill, we're going to get some information and it's going to tell us a little bit about how to use the skill as well. So let me just open the skill. Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
Welcome to our RNIB Talking Books. Would you like to listen to the tutorial?
Yes.
Welcome to the tutorial. In 6 simple steps, I'm going to show you how to use the RNIB Talking Books. Step 1. Giving commands. When talking to me, use simple and precise commands. I can hear you best when it's quiet and when only one person talks at a time. To get my attention, say my name. You should hear a tone, which means I'm listening. After the tone, say your command or question. Let's try it now. Say, Alexa, Welcome to the tutorial. In 6 simple steps, I'm going to show you how to use the RNIB
She's starting again.
Step 1. Giving commands.
Okay.
When talking to me, use simple and precise
Alexa,
commands.
stop. So there is a tutorial that you can use if you want to.
I didn't understand.
Alexa, cancel.
To search for a book, say find followed by the title.
Okay. Alexa, help.
I did not understand.
Alexa,
Try.
help.
To search for a book, say find followed by the title. You can also say list books by author, or find books about keyword. If you want to learn how to use RNIB Talking Books, say tutorial.
Find books about Harry Potter.
I found 17 books matching Harry Potter. You can interrupt me at any time by saying Alexa. Say the number matching the book on the list. To pick Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling, say 1. To pick Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets by J.K. Rowling, say 2. To pick Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling, say 3. To pick
Alexa,
Harry Potter,
3.
You picked Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling. To read from the beginning, say start. Or, choose one of the following. Table of contents, or description.
Start.
Great. Enjoy your book. To call me back, say cancel.
This is an RNIB talking book.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling.
12366. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling.
Alexa,
Harry Potterism.
stop.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we can resume that book in the future if we wanted to. If we were to open the skill again by saying open RNIB Talking Books, most likely we would be asked if we wanted to continue reading the last book that we were reading. And when you're reading a book, you can pause it, you can skip chapters, you can do things like that by saying next chapter or previous chapter. You can also pause and resume quite easily, change the volume as you normally would with your A-Lady device. So there's lots of different ways of using the service. What we just did before was we searched for a book containing words such as, I said Harry Potter. So if you didn't know the name of a particular book that you were interested in, then you could say find books containing the word, containing Liverpool or containing Preston, or containing cooking, or whatever the keywords were of a book that you wanted to try and find. Is a key one. What I do want to do actually, and I've just been thinking on here. I'm just gonna possibly ask if we ask Kay. I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Kay. If we ask Kay to unmute, if we can, we'll ask Kay to unmute, and I'm gonna see if Kay can join me here for this demonstration. So you should get a message there, Kay, asking you if you'd like to unmute yourself. But hopefully we'll get you unmuted. There we go. Hi, Kay.
Hello.
We've got you on, Kay. Welcome. You're our guest today on Tech Talk at 3. So I was wondering, Kay. Obviously you're into your books and you do various things with the book club and things like that. Let's see if we can find a book that you've been reading through the the RNIB Talking Books service. So I was wondering if there was any that you could recommend, or one that we can try and search for now.
Well, one with a funny title, Redhead.
One with a really difficult title, maybe. I don't know, maybe.
It's the full title is Redhead at the Side of the Road. Perhaps
Redhead at the Side of the Road. Okay.
Perhaps you could look for Redhead.
Yeah. Well, you can. So you could search for that book containing those key words, or if you knew the exact title of the book, then you could actually just go for find the book's name. So we'll try it anyway. So let's give it a go. So Redhead at the Side of the Road. We can try it both ways. We'll try and get it with the actual book name. So I'm going to say, Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
Good to see you again. Would you like to continue playing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling?
No.
To search for a book, say find followed by the title.
Alexa, find Redhead at the Side of the Road.
I found Redhead by the Side of the Road by Anne Tyler.
Is that the one, Kay?
Say start.
That's the one.
Or
Okay.
choose one of the following. Table of contents.
Alexa,
or...
start.
Okay, I'm going to leave you with your book. When you are done reading, say cancel.
This book has been kindly donated to RNIB by Penguin Random House. It has been made under Section 31B of the Copyright Designs and Patents Act 1988,
There we go.
as amended by the Copyright and Rights and Performances, the Disability Regulations 2014, for use by persons meeting the criteria set out within these regulations, and may not be further copied, including any electronic copying or transmission. The copyright
Alexa,
Penguin
next.
Thank you to Penguin Random House for kindly making this
Okay.
audiobook available for free.
There you go. And then the book started now.
Brought to you by Penguin.
Redhead by the Side of the Road by Anne Tyler. Read for
Alexa,
you by
next chapter.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm not sure about that.
Alexa, next.
Chapter 1.
Alexa, next. Okay. So it can be a little bit fiddly at
Chapter
times.
2.
There you go. Yeah. So chapter 2 now.
Early the following morning,
Alexa,
he was just
previous.
Chapter 1.
Yeah, there you go. Alexa, pause.
See you soon.
So you can pause your book. If you want, you don't say next chapter, as I did, and I got that wrong. You just say next. So if you say next, you can go to the next chapter. And if you say previous, you can go back. You can go to the previous chapter. So how did that sound to you, Kay? That was the book that you were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, yes.
Good. The good thing is the sound quality is pretty good as well. It could, coming out of the Amazon Echo. I mean, this device is quite bassy, so you do get a good depth of sound coming from the device as well, and that's a good advantage with using the service. So, what about a book, Kay, that maybe you're not sure of the title of? Is there anything that you're interested in that we don't know the title of?
There's one we're reading at the moment, and I always get the title wrong.
Okay.
It's something class.
Right.
And it's a school book, a book about a school.
Ah, right. Okay.
Enough information?
It sometimes helps as well if you've got the author's name. So if you know the author's name, that's also if you know the author's name, and I'm not very good at that, but if you do know the author's name, you can search for books.
How about a classic?
Go on.
Like a Dickens.
Like a Dickens. Is that the name? Charles Dickens. Right. Yeah. Charles Dickens. Okay.
One of the Charles Dickens, a word out of the title.
Yeah. Well, we could search for him by author, so we could do that.
Oh, there'll be plenty.
There will be. I think we'll probably get a lot. We'll see how many. How many do you think we'll get? 100? Do you ever guess? Do you ever gamble? Let's try it. Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
Good to see you again. Would you like to continue playing Redhead by the Side of the Road by Anne Tyler?
No.
To search for a book, say find followed by the title.
Search for Charles Dickens.
Thank you for your request, but we currently
I've done
don't
that.
have any books matching for Charles
I know I've
Dickens.
done that wrong. Sorry.
To search for
It's
a
good.
book,
It's good. I can make
say
mistakes.
find followed by the title.
Help.
To search for a book, say find followed by the title. You can also say list books by author or find books about keywords.
That's what I did wrong.
If you want to learn how to use RNIB Talking Books,
Alexa,
say
list books by Charles Dickens.
we have more than 20 books matching Charles Dickens.
20 books.
You can interrupt me at any time by saying, Alexa, say the number matching the book on the list.
Tell me which one you want, Kate.
By Charles
Carol.
Dickens. Say 1.
Okay.
To pick selected letters of Charles Dickens by Charles Dickens, say 2. To pick selected short fiction by Charles Dickens, say 3. To pick A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, say 4.
That sounds good.
To pick American Notes by Charles Dickens, say 5. To pick David Copperfield by Charles Dickens, say 6. To pick Oliver Twist by Charles
That's
Dickens,
a good one.
say 7.
Alexa,
To pick
7.
You picked Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. To read from the beginning, say start.
Alexa, start.
4. Goodbye.
I think I did something wrong then. I think I said something wrong. Alexa, open RNIB Talking Books.
Hello again. To search for a book, say find followed by the title.
Alexa, find Oliver Twist.
I found 2 books matching Oliver Twist. You can interrupt me at any time by saying, Alexa, say the number matching the book on the list.
Okay.
To pick Oliver Twist by Charles
That
Dickens,
was the one.
say 1.
Alexa,
To pick
1.
You picked Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. To read from the beginning, say start. Or choose one of the following.
Alexa,
Table.
start.
Okay, I'm going to leave you with your book.
There we go.
To call me back, say cancel.
And then we get the book. So I don't know what happened before.
Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. This book is produced by RNIB.
Alexa, next.
The recording of this book
Alexa,
is made in
next.
memory of Druitt. Read by Peter Wickham. It lasts 16 hours, 53 minutes.
16 hours. Alexa,
Here is a brief
next.
version of the book. The book is in 53 chapters and is on 1 CD.
Doesn't want to go to the next chapter for me, this
is a
one.
hazy recording and has 1 level of navigation to indicate the start of each chapter.
Okay. Alexa, next.
Oliver Twist.
Oh, there we go.
By Charles Dickens.
We're at the start of the book now.
Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870. Best known for his host of distinctively cruel, comic and repugnant
Alexa,
characters.
cancel.
You are back to Oliver Twist. To continue reading from the last moment, say continue. To read from the beginning, say start. Or choose one of the following. Table of contents or description.
Table of contents.
To pick Oliver Twist, say 1. To pick sponsor, say 2. To pick details of book, say 3. To pick blurb, say 4. To pick chapters, say 5. To hear the next chapters, say next.
5.
Great. Enjoy your book. To call me back, say cancel.
The book is in 53 chapters.
Oh,
and is
okay,
on
there we
1
go.
CD.
Alexa, stop.
Goodbye.
So there's lots of I've only been using this for a couple of weeks, so I'm still learning, but it's good fun. And sometimes it can be a little bit ropey at times, but most of the times it does work. It does. You can get your books on. It does remember where you're up to with your books, and I think it's a really good start from the RNIB. I think we've been crying out for something like this, and it will develop as we go along, and it will get better and better. I think half of the issue is kind of getting it set up, and that's the main thing really, is people being able to do that. So hopefully, you guys hopefully found that somewhat useful today, and it might give you the confidence to go out and try and set it up yourself.